Attention, we have an intro under construction, so I would politely ask that you just proceed on into the video. I apologize for any inconveniences.
Welcome back to Meir back with day 2 of the wave journey. Now today is basically just gonna be like a follow-up day to yesterday, and we're gonna kind of focus on almost the same thing, which was focus on your wave pattern and focus on spending real time brushing. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean when I say each of those things is, for one, while you're brushing, make sure you watch, what angles you brushing at what section of your head, if that makes sense. So the front, if you're gonna brush it down, just brush it down. If you're trying to twist it, right here you gotta, just kind of twist it. However, you should brush however you feel you think they're gonna come in, if that makes sense. Because if you brush, like this, you expect they're gonna come. The waves are going to follow your brush strokes. So all you need to do really is just spend time figuring out your pattern, and that's really it. Like the first week, you could just focus on getting your pattern together, because right now we don't got no pattern. So I'm gonna focus on the brush strokes I use, and I'm gonna make sure I spend a good quality amount of time brushing my hair. So I'm about to get this brush session in, and then I'll get back with y'all, and I'll give y'all 3 tips for today that I feel like it'd be helpful for y'all to hear.
Get your boring ass out of here.
Let's get straight into it.
Minutes later.
Alright, that pretty much wraps up my brush session. I'm just gonna, put a little bit of grease on it, just a little bit, and brush for a couple more minutes, just to try and hold some of these ripples in and stuff like that. But at this part of the video, I'm going to give you guys 3 tips. Now, depending on what day it is, the tips, they're gonna be different, but at the same time, it's gonna be the same cycle of tips coming. You feel me?
I walked right into this one.
Pause. Coming back to back, it's just like with waves, they go hand in hand with life too, though. When you wanna do something, most of the time it don't get done just doing it at one time. You gotta do it one time, then you gotta do it again, then you gotta do it again, and again, just to lay that foundation. You keep going, keep repeating the cycle, then it just get better, stronger. That's how waves is, you know what I'm saying? Once you repeatedly do that same brush stroke, some waves gonna come in. If you're doing it at the same angle, you feel me? Consistently, that's where you get them connections and all that types of stuff, you feel me? So, tip number 1 of 3 is watch what you're brushing. You should be in the mirror heavy this first week, so you can lay a good foundation for what you want your waves to look like, you feel me? And I know you can't see the waves right now, but just visualize where you want them to be, and then just brush according to how you think. You know what I'm saying? With waves, it's kind of like, even though you can watch somebody get waves, you'll never get waves how you want to get waves until you do it in your own way. You feel me? My hair is not the same as yours, just like somebody else's hair is not the same as somebody else's hair. You feel me? You just gotta pay attention to your hair and watch how it grows, you feel me? How it reacts to certain brush strokes, how it grows in after you've been brushing at certain angles. So just watch what you're brushing heavy right now, you feel me? On to tip number 2 of 3, which is watch how long you brushing your hair. Right now is a very important time of your wave journey because you don't have waves. So you will need to work real hard, you know, this first week or 2, if you want to get cut and see some progress, you feel me? So right now you should be focusing on getting a good brush session in around 20, 25, 30 minutes, you feel me? And another thing I will add, if you want to see results faster, just add in brush sessions. Just like I just said, you should brush for around 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, you could do brush for 20 to 25 minutes. You can do that in the morning, and then you can do it again at night. You feel me? That's just doubling up and giving your hair more and more time to develop those waves, you feel me? But tip number 3 of 3 is rag up. Make sure you're using your Durag so you can hold in that progress, you feel me? All that work that you do in a brush session doesn't go to waste by you just not putting on your Durag at the end. It's a very simple thing that goes a long way over a long period of time, you know what I'm saying? So, make sure you're ragging up after your brush sessions. I'm not saying, you know, live with your do-rag on, but you know, you should wear your do-rag for a nice period of time each day, just so you feel me, especially right now when your hair is getting used to laying down and stuff like that. But in the 3 tips for today, today was a slight day. It was a repeat day from yesterday, just to focus on your pattern and, you know, try to just get to know your hair. It's only day 2, you feel me? We'll get into other stuff, like we'll get into crown work real soon, in like 2-3 days, you feel me? We'll get into crown work. But right now, it's just all about laying that pattern out, because you don't got no pattern right now, but you feel what I'm saying? So all the other stuff, it'll come along, but right now, what needs to be focused on is the pattern, you feel me? Whether it's a beehive or a swirl or 720, you just gotta focus on your pattern right now. So that's all for this episode. Make sure you tune back in tomorrow for day 3 of the wave journey, and I'm gonna try and play with these angles a little bit, you know, try and get a better, more quality look for y'all. But just stay tuned for that, you feel me? And if you're enjoying any of this content, make sure you leave a like, smash that subscribe button. You know, I'm always open to comments, so feel free. But everybody enjoy their day. Keep that brush in your hand.